Ferrari is done with 2025. That's the word coming out of Italy. Development on the SF25, days numbered, upgrades nearly over. And the reason? Two words: Project 678, the code name for Ferrari's F1 2026 machine. And guess who may have just gotten exactly what he wanted? That's right, Sir Lewis Hamilton. Before we dive into this, you know the drill. Smash that like button and subscribe to Paddock Insider, where the stories go deeper than the press releases and the questions cut sharper than a Ferrari front wing. Let's set the scene. Ferrari came into 2025 thinking this was the year. A new suspension setup inspired by McLaren and Red Bull. Lewis Hamilton arriving from Mercedes like a knight in red armor. The final push before the regulation reset in 2026. And yet, they're 197 points behind McLaren. Yeah, nearly 200. And now, after internal pressure and some not-so-subtle nudging from Lewis himself, Ferrari is reportedly shifting all wind tunnel resources to Project 678. Translation? They're giving up the fight early, sacrificing now for a shot at glory in the new era. Lewis said it loud and clear after Spain. "We'll keep pushing with what we have, but soon I'll be saying, let's focus on next year." Subtle? Number strategic? Absolutely. And here's the kicker. The upgrade they are bringing, that long-awaited rear suspension fix for the SF25, is expected just in time for Hamilton's home race at Silverstone. One final bone thrown before the team fully commits to 2026. Charles Leclerc? Still fighting the good fight, still hopeful, still clinging to Barcelona as a turning point. But let's be honest, when your teammate is a 7-time champion with the political capital of an empire, your words start to sound like background noise. And what's the grand plan? F1 2026, new chassis, 50% electric power, sustainable fuels, active aero, a total reset. But here's where things get interesting. Behind the curtain, it's chaos. Out of 5 engine suppliers, only one is said to be on schedule. The rest? Struggling, stumbling. One is reportedly using the wrong kind of biofuel. Another 2 are miles behind. Only one manufacturer is quietly confident. And if you know your F1 history, you already know who that is. Mercedes. That's right. The same Mercedes that obliterated the grid in 2014 when the hybrid era began. The same team that powered Hamilton to 6 of his 7 titles. And guess what? In 2026, Mercedes will supply power units to McLaren, Alpine, Williams, and themselves. If Ferrari misses the mark with Project 678 and Mercedes nails it again, well, Hamilton might have jumped ships just in time to watch the Silver Arrows dominate once more, from the wrong side of the garage. This, my friends, is the quiet war behind the paddock curtain. Strategies are shifting, politics are bubbling, champions are choosing their final battles. Will Ferrari build the car Hamilton needs to finally claim that elusive 8th title? Or did the Scuderia just surrender 2025 for nothing? You already know. We'll be watching every inch of this story unfold. Hit that like, drop your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe to Paddock Insider, where the truth is always a few laps ahead.